Nepal's crisis has been brewing for years, fueled by corruption, scandals like the high-profile um, but Tanese refugee scam, economic decline, and a government reliant on backroom deals and ordinances instead of parliamentary process. With inflation nearly 6%, scarce jobs, and mass youth immigration, public frustration reaching a tipping point with authorities abruptly banned 26 social media platforms, ostensibly to control unrest, but widely viewed an attempt to suppress dissent and high corruption. The backlash was swift. Transparency International reports 84% of Nepalese see corruption as a major problem. Monday, Kuthamandu erupted in protest with Gen Z demonstrators waving pirate flags from the anime One Piece as new symbols of resistance. Violence escalated. Parliament and politicians' homes were set on fire. 51 people were killed, mostly by police, and even the wife of former Prime Minister Kanal was seriously burned. So she was burned in, I think, her residence. They like burned the building while she was inside.
I think your phone died, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Prime Minister Shama Ali resigned, citing the need for a constitutional solution, but unrest spread across cities like Pokhara and Sierra, ignoring curfews and leading the to airport closures. International bodies condemned the violence and urged restoration of civil rights. Although the government quickly lifted the social media ban, the youth's anger remains, with the pirate flag now representing their demand for change and on end to the corruption. So, social media ban, that was I guess the tipping point. But there was underlying issues, economic struggles, mass shipping of jobs, people moving out of Nepal, younger generation seeing their reality right now like crumbling. So what else to do except to protest and overthrow their government?
Man, you see how they can come together and understand that it's them versus the government? And you see how we're just so at each other
Out of throats.
because that's how they like it. And when people finally realize that it shouldn't be the left and the right, it should be us versus them.
Exactly.
But until that is absorbed by both sides, we're going to stay in this messed up state of the United States.
Yeah.
Man, I just see that. I'm like, look at them. People be forgetting.
They're scared of us. They're the 1%. We're the 99%. And they are scared. And they have their psyops, their stuff to keep us on loop in the media, to keep us divided. You know, it's all choreographed to get us in the loop of social media, to keep us away from what's going on in foreign countries, in politics and everything.
I know people don't like the cliche sayings, but they honestly hold a lot of weight and hold true to this day. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. Literally. And we haven't been able to be united, never.
Right.
So we gonna be on our knees forever.
And the fact that they're in debt, same as us. We're $37 trillion in debt. The people, the past generation, boomers and stuff, fucking just offered, hey, you're going to handle these debts in the future. And look at where we're living now. Higher taxes, energy prices, what else? Politicians corrupt. And they just keep printing money. Inflation's continue to go high. We're looking at a recession soon. But, be positive.
We already there.
Yeah, we are already there. I'm not well versed on it, but it just seems like
McDonald's brought back value menu items. We there.
$5.
You got to pay attention to the fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
When you start bringing back stuff for affordable things, we already there.
Yeah. Just watch out.
Remember back in The last one, what, 2008 and all that, when
Mhm.
they created the dollar menu,
Yeah,
and now they're bringing back value meals and stuff.
I still ain't.
We
know.
there.
Yeah, get your finances together, guys. Invest in gold, silver, stabilize through inflation, Roth IRAs, whatever to keep your money growing. We keep talking about this. Again, I'm not well versed on it, but hey, and we're not financial advisors either. Over 300 protesters have been arrested nationwide. Nepal's internet usage dropped by nearly 60% during the ban. The pirate flag protest symbol was first popularized in Indonesia before spreading to Nepal. Nepal's central bank warned of increased capital flight as unrest grew. The World Bank has downgraded Nepal's 2025 growth forecast due to the crisis. Yeah. Overthrowing the government, they actually elected a new prime minister through Discord. So they voted, and it was a woman. So I think it was like Kakarak or something.
They elected him through Discord.
Discord. They voted on Discord. Yes. Hey, man. Digital age. Young generation.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Writing is on the wall for a lot of politicians and governments right now. Because we are not. We're doubling down, all right? We're bricked up, doubling down on this corruption, and we're just going to keep pushing, okay? Okay? Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? Are we in the right direction with Nepal? We'll see. We'll further look into it. It's still developing. It's just happened this week, you know. Nepal's crisis is a wake-up call. You can't fix corruption or a weak economy by banning the internet and ignoring the people. The government's crackdown only fueled more anger and made it the pirate flag a symbol of hope. Real situations listen to the public and impunity and address jobs and inflation before the next spark lights another fire. The world's watching. It's time for real reform, not this damage control. One more question. I know we condemn violence on this show, but I think the world's gone soft. I don't know.
No, absolutely not. I don't think so. Violence is like at an all-time high. I feel like.
But for these politicians, too, they don't just get it through their fucking heads. They know what they're doing. They don't give a shit. We're in debt. They keep printing money. We're in effect. Our grandchildren are going to be affected also. You know, you got to start your own businesses. Start young, too.
Yeah, you guys got to think outside the box, especially now. You know, I still keep my eye on the job market, and you know, people are still struggling, and not for these high profile jobs. I'm talking about everyday jobs. Mm-hmm. Everyday person, just maybe a regular retail job or a warehouse job. It's tough out there. So they're forcing you to think outside the box. And like I said, I feel like we're already here in the recession. Now is the time. Find the need, feel the need. Now is literally the time. This is the perfect time.
Yeah. Comment below your thoughts. Yes, Nepal's story has been very suppressed, but we are covering it.